Preparing individual pages in Photoshop. We have 3 images on the screen. 2 of them are processed already and 1 of them is not. All of them are clear enough for us to see, but what we have here is, if we go mouse over or call the properties, you're going to see 867 kilobytes. That's the size of the file. Now if we go on the other one, we're going to see 721 kilobytes. Both of them are less than 1 megabyte in size. But look at the third one here. This one shows 2.54 megabytes. We don't need the file to be this big. We're going to reduce the size of the files, so after we insert those files in Microsoft Word is not going to have such a hard time handling them if we have multiple images. Okay. So these 2 are processed already. We're going to process the third one. To open it with Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. Crop this image. So select the selection tool and select my effective area of this file, of this image. Let's say I'm happy with this image. Crop. Okay. So now, if you look at the rulers, you have a vertical and horizontal ruler here. This picture is about 40 inches by 55 inches or something like that, over 50 inches. We don't need it this big. So image size, and the first thing is the resolution. Normally if you do art or final printing, you're going to use 300 dots or pixels per inch. In our case 200 is just enough for our purpose. So that, and then you see 39 inches by 51 inches in size. This file is going to be, this picture is going to be inserted onto 8.5 by 11. We don't need all that extra ones and zeros information in that file. So set this to, let's say, 7 inches. If you notice, the height already changed automatically because the width and the height are interlocked with each other. So if you change the width, the height is going to change just to keep the proportions. Click OK. The image just gets smaller, so I'll hold Alt key and use the wheel on the mouse to zoom my image closer. Call up the levels by Control L. Control L for the levels. Click the Auto button. Some of the dynamics have changed already, but the top right corner is a little bit brighter than the bottom corner. Click OK for now, and then find my dodge tool. Here's my dodge tool. Select the size. Alright. Zoom out by holding Alt key and the wheel and caress the bottom corner with the dodge tool. Basically, if I caress this with a certain strength of this dodge tool, I'm going to make this bottom left corner a little bit brighter. Press the mouse right over, see? And here. Oh, that's too much. Control Z, undo. Okay, I'm happy with this. Back to the selection tool. Hold Alt key. Zoom in. Now the brightness is constant all the way across. Now we have resized the picture, adjusted the dynamics. I'm going to hold the Control and L for the levels again. Press Auto again. That's even better. You can still play with these sliders, but this seems to be okay. Click OK. Save as. Click Save, and one more screen to go through. This is the quality of the image. If I go all the way to the right, it's going to show the image size or the file size of about 2 megabytes. So go to 11, quality of 11, 1.2 megabytes, still too big. I want it less than 1 meg. Quality of 9, 671 kilobytes, and if I click OK, that means this image has been saved. Go to my folder, here's the saved file. Look, this is the original image. Close that, and this is the processed image. It's smaller in size because the original image is 2.54 megabytes and the processed image is 662 kilobytes. So that's what we want. This concludes the tutorial on how to process the images in Photoshop for our purpose.